歡迎收睇傳媒對焦。上世紀第二次世界大戰之後，需要重建社會經濟，大家都開始追求生活嘅物質滿足。消費主義盛行到而家，好多人甚至享受極繁主義。物極必反，近年嚟世界多地又出現返返璞歸真，追求以少為多嘅簡約。有冇留意身邊好多人都奉行簡約生活、自律、克制，被稱為極簡主義者？佢哋點樣睇待身邊五花八門嘅物品？有咩方法抗拒物慾嘅引誘呢？極簡主義係咪適合現今所有嘅人呢？
Adopting minimalist habits can be a powerful way to create a rich, full life in addition to being financially secure.
As you go through your minimalism journey, you will practice that action of evaluating things. Do I really want to own this?
When you live a simpler, more minimal life, you're able to get more done.
極簡主義 minimalism 係二次大戰之後1960年代崛起嘅藝術派系，又被稱為極簡藝術 minimal art， 係對抽象表現主義嘅反動，並且走向極致，影響住繪畫、設計、建築、音樂同文學等範疇。後來升華成為一種生活方式，核心主張係用最少獲取最多 less for more。Less 係丟棄同減除生活中唔重要、替代性高、唔係真正喜歡嘅物品，而 more 係獲得生活上、視覺上、居住空間上嘅拓展，減少不必要以及衝動消費而慳返額外嘅金錢，獲得心靈上平靜同思考嘅空間。互聯網絡有海量信息，關於個人係點樣成功做到極簡生活，聽下佢哋嘅心得同建議。
So why should I buy something for somebody's 90-second appreciation when 90% of the time they're worried about themselves and their own life?
近年極簡生活成為風氣，有人認為係北歐風 Scandinavian style 盛行所帶動。設計師極力喺功能同形式之間尋找平衡，以實用為首要。北歐嘅 Scandinavia 斯堪的納維亞原意係黑暗之地，長夜漫漫都係追求光線穿過窗戶灑入室內嗰種留白嘅簡約。瑞典語同挪威語當中亦都有中國嘅中庸之道嘅詞語，亦即係平衡、自律、簡約嘅追求。所以喺居家設計上，佢哋懂得取捨，恰到好處，唔顯得多餘。而夏季短促，日照有限，所以重視大自然嘅光，透過使用各種自然材料，將自然元素最大化咁融入家居。
And it was such a freeing experience. And although my lifestyle has evolved a lot over the years, there are still a number of core simple living principles that I still live by to this day.
事實上，當觸目所見嘅廣告宣傳都喺度提醒你自己有幾咁缺乏呢樣或者嗰樣嘅時候，你有冇勇氣拒絕話唔使啦，多謝，我擁有嘅已經夠多啦？能夠做到咁就係極簡主義。
Advertising has polluted and infiltrated culture. It's in our movies. It's in our television shows. It's in our books. It's in our doctor's offices. It's in the taxi cabs. We are too materialistic in the everyday sense of the word, and we are not at all materialistic enough in the true sense of the word. We need to be true materialists, like really care about the materiality of goods. Instead, we're in a world in which material goods are so important for their symbolic meaning.What they do to position us in a status system based on what advertising or marketing says they're about.
中古時期簡約生活嘅極端係隱修，修道院裏面固定作息，專注於至關重要事情上，唔花費時間精力喺決定做乜嘢、食乜嘢、咩時候做。好處就係往往一次做到好多事，而且更加快樂，因為擁有寧靜、成就同充實。不過弊處就係同世界保持距離，發揮到極致。收視嘅清規戒律亦都唔係人人能夠做到。
In global research, below $70,000 a year, adding greater material well-being is linked to greater psychological well-being. But when you start pushing past that rough threshold, money doesn't buy happiness. You can have more money, but you're not happier. At a time when people in the West are experiencing the best standard of living in history, why is it that at the same time there is such a longing for more? I think of that as a kind of biologically based delusional craving. That auto-craving is a good strategy to keep animals alive, including early human animals, in really harsh conditions. But these days, today, it creates a disconnect. You're like a puppet whose strings are being pulled by Mother Nature and evolution, reaching back tens of millions of years. We still feel restless. We still are always scratching and clawing for more. I think it goes to the bottom line fact that you can never get enough of what you don't really want. In other words, deep down, we don't really want more goodies, more toys, more cars. We want what they will bring us. We want to feel whole. We want to feel content.
北歐嘅簡約係因為未受到中世紀文藝復興主義影響，實用同理性扎根喺簡約之中，摒除多餘嘅線條物件，而日式簡約就專注喺心理嘅空間，追求空無甚至係禪嘅境界。極簡風格進而到生活上嘅極簡主義，總括嚟講就係減法嘅哲學。雖然審美角度不一，但都體現喺用最剛啱好嘅物質嚟達到最美嘅層面。極度簡單，但係充滿好睇嘅事物。極簡主義者對生活當中加入任何物品嗰陣，都會小心斟酌權衡，對美觀、便利性、需求以及追求之間有一定取捨。
I think people buy because they're trying to fulfill this void inside of them. And I know that because that was me. But no matter how much stuff we buy and how many different fads that we try, we don't become a more whole person. We keep looking. This hunger never gets fulfilled.
極簡主義 minimalism 源於上世紀初現代主義運動，去到60年代開始盛行。當時係標誌住政治同文化都反主流嘅風尚，嬉皮士文化亦都係嗰個時代嘅產物。但係嬉皮士大多數係中產階級嘅年輕白人，佢哋具備奢侈本錢，嚟抽離現實，而且玩世不恭。表現形式上面比較多傾向於極繁主義 maximalism。極繁美學係要離開克制，展示點樣放肆咁生活，明豔大膽嘅配色，層次繁複嘅圖案，張揚咁復古浪漫。
Now, I'm not perfect in this regard. I do still have those subconscious thoughts that pop in from time to time, but I recognize that I am my own person. I have my own strengths and abilities. I don't have to have all of the things that other people have.
極簡同極繁各走極端，極簡主義原則係使用最少而獲取最多，最抗拒係消費主義嘅貪得無厭。專家話，精神上嘅空虛導致物質上嘅控制慾，物慾超載，最終成為身心負累，包括金錢。久而久之，惡性循環，健康同心理失控。
It is clear that as human beings, we have strong attachment, initially in our lives, to people who are caring for us. And sometimes it feels like those attachments spill over to objects, as if they were as important as people.
心理學將極簡主義稱為享樂適應。人類對奢華或者樸素嘅生活都能夠習慣，區別在於習慣奢華嘅人需要揾到更新、更刺激嘅方式嚟增加幸福感，而習慣樸素嘅人只要適度咁放鬆，就能夠擁有一樣嘅幸福感。呢啲或者就係極繁主義同極簡主義之間嘅差別。
I've come to realize that a lot of complexity that people have in their lives is self-imposed and created, and that we're given a lot of choice.
無獨有偶，中國古代早已經有極簡主義嘅存在。道家話化繁為簡，感官、品味、思想都簡單整潔，本身亦都係減法嘅智慧。少啲物件嘅幸福，不受世界物慾嘅紛擾，古人稱之為安貧樂道。極簡主義喺宋代已經達到最高境界，極度向內心搜求，內斂而優美，唔係冇，而係高度進化，絕對單純。
They say that the average American owns 300,000 things, but how many of those things do we really need to live our day-to-day lives? I had to figure this out while trying to fit my whole life into a carry-on luggage.
I think we can all benefit from living a more simpler life, but I think it still has to somewhat work for you and reflect the needs of your daily life.
當大家沉迷於買而唔能夠自拔之後，可能都想嘗試擺脱消費主義，無限制嘅被創造需求，但要達到我屋企冇一樣多餘嘅嘢，可能亦都唔係每一個人都做得到。
While not exceptional, our life is not identical to anybody else. It's our life, nobody else's. And if we were going to become minimalist, it would have to be a style of minimalism specific to us.
專家認為，當你身邊嘅人對擁有同消費持有同你唔同嘅價值觀嘅時候，你應該點樣避免社交壓力、社交距離？點樣適當咁允許自己一啲生活彈性，亦都係必須嘅。過猶不及，對自己點樣生活嘅界定需要恰到好處。
各位如果想重溫以上節目內容嘅話呢，可以去到本台嘅網站，點擊節目重溫裡面嘅傳媒對焦就可以啦。再會。